Hello, Leo, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. This is your October Horoscope from me, Kim, at Expressions of the Universe. And I have some pretty great cards here for those Leo, sun signs, risings, and moons. So we're coming off of a new moon in Libra, bringing everything into balance, everything towards the heart chakra, love, romance, partnerships, relationships of all kind, improving the relationship with ourselves and others, everything around us. This is about fairness, beauty, balance, justice, harmony, the arts and music, everything wonderful for at least the first 3 weeks of October. My big focus, though, is on the full moon on October 13th in Aries, which is putting all of the astrological signs in their home astrological houses. So for the Leos, that's the 5th house, but we have an opposition in your opposite house of the 11th. So this is automatically saying to me, you need to get out and experience the pleasures of life, enjoy life, improve on your relationships. But the 11th house, which is social connections, that could be changing. There are arc changes shown in these cards. So you want to take a look at all of your relationships right now and see how they're doing. Think about how they're doing, but it's a time for you to contemplate and find out and learn the truth about all of your relationships and see who and what is really benefiting you and who and what you're really benefiting, and discard the rest. So I've pulled a crystal card, an animal totem card, and 3 cards from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms from Colette Baron Reed. Let's get started. Now, your crystal card is Green Aventurine, and this is such a great card. I can't find my piece of Green Aventurine, but I do have a Green Aventurine bracelet. And what I do know about this is if you're looking for a relationship, wear this and it's bound to find you. I'm still waiting. It's especially supposed to work for people that are, like maybe in their 30s or up. People that maybe you have been married before or in a long-term relationship and now it's ended and you feel that, oh my gosh, I'm never going to find anybody. You need to wear some Green Aventurine somewhere on your body. This is also very healing. It's heart healing, and it definitely hits the heart chakra. And I think that that's why that works good, because if you're trying to get over someone or get over a situation and you have any pain left in your heart, then it's definitely blocked and not open to receiving somebody new to come in. And I think that that's why it works, but it also attracts. It's an attractor. And so I just think that that is such a great stone. It's about prosperity and abundance. So if you're looking for more money or more work, you're looking for more clients, get yourself some Green Aventurine, because that too will also work. Your animal totem for the month of October, it's the horse spirit. And this is saying freedom is yours. But this is specifically talking about, well, getting out and having fun, going on an adventure, maybe traveling, even if it's just like, a one-day road trip. This is also speaking about the freedom of free will. So very often, Leo, sun signs, rising signs, and moons, even though with your sunny and large disposition, you will often think of entrapment, or how, like staying in a situation for far too long, and then it becomes not joyful, not happy. And this card is here to remind you that you always have free will to leave a situation for a better one, whether it's a job, or a relationship. Um, you're standing in the wrong grocery line. You can leave that line and go into another one and stop complaining about the slow line that you were in. There's always free will. However, I often find that the Leo sun signs, rising signs, and moons will not see that way out. So the horse is here to remind you that you have free will to roam about, to change your wherever it is that you're standing to a better place, and this way you won't have to complain about what the current situation is. This is also talking about you are going to be released from a situation and you're going to be moving forward. So you have to know that this will be a good thing if that change comes. Now, the Hidden Realm cards. The first card, I love this. It's the Well Watcher, and it's wisdom and power of the divine. And so the Well Watcher speaks about being called to the well of infinite possibility. This is a time to go within and contemplate the true source of power in the world. And it's here to remind you that the true source of power in the world is the universe, the divine, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you would like to call it, that you have to know that, because Leos often like to think that they're the source of all the power in the world. Well, maybe Aries, probably. However, you have to know that the source of power in the world is the divine. This message is also to let you know that you're being called to see unseen powers, and that there will be an alignment with you to show you that there is an infinite possibility. There are new opportunities coming. This is also inviting you to pray for the things that you want. Call on your angels, call on your guides as well. And and just know that everything that's being done is for your highest good at all times. So any changes that may be coming your way, and I know some changes are coming, for the Leos, trying to think, probably not until really maybe next year, when Saturn moves into Aquarius, your opposing sign. You may feel inklings of it over the next couple of months, but I think that won't be until maybe the end of April or the beginning of May, but you should expect some bigger changes. Your next card is the Lady of Lightning, but she's reversed. And this is surprises, sometimes shock, and a total paradigm shift. So the Lady of the Lightning is showing up, and she's saying something huge is going to change in your life. It could be rather shocking. This is also talking about things not working the way that you expected them to, not turning out the way that you expected them to, having to change or move. This is also saying that whatever this change is that's coming about, it's going to force you to go in a different direction than you were really expecting and wanting to, especially at this particular given time. So expect something kind of big coming your way when the Lady of Lightning shows up. This is also saying when the storm arrives, you want to take shelter within yourself, within your faith, believing that and knowing that you will come out of this totally fine, even though it doesn't seem like it in the moment. All storms pass, and just remember, after a really big storm, the sun always rises. So you have to remember, try your best. If you're going through any big changes, the Leo sun signs, rising signs, and moons, know that these things don't last forever, and they will pass. And then your final card is it's the Wise Woman of Wonderland, which is about integrity and compromise, but she is also reversed. And she is asking, have you, Leo, sun signs, rising signs, and moons, compromised your integrity, compromised your authenticity? Have you compromised your morals for something that you think that you want, or to be able to stay in the same place? This is saying that you've sold yourself short because you're afraid to change, to make any changes. So you're staying stuck in a situation which really no longer belongs to you. And so I'm really curious, Leo, sun signs, rising signs, and moons, what is it that you're compromising your happiness and your health, even your mental health, because you're keeping yourself stuck in a situation that no longer serves you, just because you're afraid to change and move and go somewhere else, whether it be work or home, or relationships. You're afraid to end things, so you just keep everything status quo because you're already used to it. Remember this. You are free. You have free will. You're free to roam about the cabin. You're free to roam about the planet. And you can change and move at any time. And you're going to be okay. But you know what? I'm hearing from my guides to pull this back up. Sometimes we get so stubborn and stuck in our ways that we don't move and change, and then chaos, a storm comes, and it changes us for us. It forces us out of our comfort zone. So remember that if a storm does show up, you're being forced out of your comfort zone because you're not taking the initiative to do it on your own. But everything will be okay. I promise. Promise, promise. Probably by Sagittarius season, which is your sister fire sign and comes in at the end of November. All right. Leo sun signs, rising signs, and moons, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please share it with your friends. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to watch my other videos up here with the new moon and the other Horoscopes. Be sure to comment me, and you can ask me a question. Maybe it will be featured in my Ask Me Anything series here on YouTube. You can comment me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and expressionsoftheuniverse.com. So until November, bye Leos, bye little lions.